Well, Space Coast Daily here with Gary Columbus. We're out here at Space Coast Stadium in Vieira, and we're here with a young phenom here. Gary, tell us about this young man hitting these balls about 500 feet over your shoulder here.
Okay, yeah, this is Todd Erickson, and a couple of months ago I went out to batting practice and I seen balls going 200 feet over the fence while I was in the parking lot. So I went there and checked on it and found out it was Todd Erickson, and the guy that's going to pitch to him, Lou, said, yeah, Todd was always hitting over the light towers. And I went, what? So I said, who's telling somebody about this? And he said, nobody. So I started making calls. I used to play for the Texas Rangers, so I started calling all the people I could to get them notoriety. So I brought them out here to Space Coast Stadium. They put them on a AAA field, and the first pitch off the tee knocked it over the center field batter's eye. So they were believers. So it's taken about a month to get him here in the stadium, and now you're going to see what he can really do.
Giles Malone here at beautiful Space Coast Stadium in Vieira, Florida. We're here with Todd Erickson, who is going to be taking on the Guinness World Record for a big hit today at the stadium. Todd, I understand you're from Palm Bay originally.
Yep.
Tell us about your background.
I'm originally from Palm Bay. I picked up playing softball in the Navy. Played on and off in the Navy in the Washington area, Bremerton, Washington, which is near Seattle. Then after the Navy, I played on and off in the leagues out here when time permitted. But yeah, never played baseball. The last time I played baseball was in junior high. I was about 15, so yeah, that's about it. No professional level play as of yet. So
sure, well, you certainly look like a professional out here. The way you hit the softball, I was watching you warm up there. Where do you think your power and your God-given ability comes from to hit the ball 560 feet?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's just all the years of being a little kid, being in the backyard. Just when I was a little kid, I remember pretending I was major league players and being in the backyard and hitting tennis balls, and putting them through neighbors' windows and getting in trouble. But just all the hours of doing that and just developing that muscle memory at an early age, I think that's where it came about.
Sure. And how do you train now? How do you become so strong and fit?
I go to the gym maybe 4 times a week. I try to get about 300-400 swings in a week on a good week, and that usually keeps everything good and ready, keeps my swing nice and snappy, and that's what you want, a good snappy loose swing. You don't want to be tight.
Sure. Well, we're going to be watching you hit some softballs here. Now, what's your expectation? What's your goal for today?
Goal for today, I want to definitely put a few over that scoreboard. That's definitely one goal, and a few over those lights over there in left center will be nice. So that's what I'll be shooting for.
Excellent. I see the manatees here have got that scoreboard covered up.
Yeah.
What do you think about the light pole up there?
The light pole's within reach. I've definitely done that before. So on a good pitch, slightly to the outside, that's definitely within my reach. I just hope I don't break it and get in trouble.
Well, Todd Erickson and Giles Malone at Space Coast Stadium, hoping to break some light bulbs. We'll fix them if necessary. Thank you very much to the Brevard County Manatees and the Nationals for making this possible. Whoa. Shit. Well, Giles Malone here with Tom Bartasek of the Space Coast Office of Tourism and Orville Susong of the Friday Night Locker Room. Gentlemen, Tom, starting with you, what did you think about this exhibition today of softball hitting?
I thought it was amazing. I've never seen anybody hit the ball like that.
And Orville,
awesome.
Your 30 years here of sports here on the Space Coast, what was your impressions of today's exhibit?
Well, Giles, I've been out at the Space Coast Stadium and I've watched baseball players hitting a 90-mile-an-hour fastball and not sending it out of the ballpark like Todd Erickson did. You saw a lot of power, a lot of finesse, and a lot of great mechanics swinging a softball bat today, and he put on a very, very awesome display of power.
And there, that was the biggest shot of the day. Todd just hit the top of the light tower here in left center field. Todd, how did that feel?
It felt good, yeah. I got a few over that light tower, but I don't know. I just the hoodlum in me, I wanted to hit the light bulbs, and I did. So.
Well, that looked like a 500-plus shot there. We were out there in left center field with our helmets on, crash helmets. It was quite an exhibition. Todd, I want to thank you and everyone here today for making this possible.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Had fun. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.